Hello to all my friends and family, and welcome to this episode of Jim's 5am Club. It's another day, and it's another book, and hopefully some valuable lessons to incorporate in our inventory of patterns and skills that we can use to help us lead a better life. The book that I've selected to go through today is entitled The Child in You by Stefanie Stahl, and this book was published on the 4th of March 2021 and offers some valuable tools for understanding and healing the emotional wounds and to create healthier relationships with ourselves and others. So let's have a look at what this book's all about. And the first key learning is understanding a little bit better the inner child concept. The author goes on to say that we all carry an inner child within us, representing our emotional experiences from childhood. Understanding and acknowledging this inner child is key to personal growth and emotional healing. We also need to understand that others have been involved with helping develop this inner child, either in a positive and a productive way or a negative and destructive way. It varies by person, and each person has lived a different past, will live a different present. I am here, you're somewhere else, and we're all going to live a different future. And we all are going to experience different slithers of reality through our lifetimes. And even if we're joined at the hips with Siamese twins, the life experiences that one twin is going to have are going to be vastly different to the other ones, even though they seemingly are in the same place at the same time. But it all depends on what you hold on to. It all depends on the meaning you place on things that happen to you, the way you think, the way you behave, the way you respond, the way you react. And that's all going to shape your worldview and how you see the world and how you interact with those around you. So there is two types of child that we carry in ourselves based on this author's writings. There's a shadow child and a sun child. And Stahl introduces the idea of the shadow child, which embodies our fears, insecurities, and negative beliefs formed in early life. In contrast, the sun child represents our self-worth, our confidence, and our positive qualities. And balancing these two aspects is crucial for emotional health. There's no doubt that our lives are surrounded by impulses and stimuli, and we are surrounded and infected by lots of fears which are either real or imagined, rational or irrational. I remember going to an Anthony Robbins seminar, and Anthony Robbins said that 95% or more of the things that you fear are irrational fears and will never ever come to fruition. But it's these fears, these insecurities and negative beliefs that shape our world and hold us back. They're the prison that we're locked in, and guess who has the key? We have the key. We have imprisoned ourselves with our thoughts and our irrational fears and all of those things that we've latched onto and applied a weighting to. So the next key message from this book is the root causes of adult problems, and many adult issues such as low self-esteem, relationship conflicts or anxiety stem from unresolved childhood experiences. Healing begins when we identify these root causes and address them compassionately, directly, and with a positive mindset. And the author introduces a concept which I absolutely love, and it's the concept of reparenting yourself. One of the most important steps to emotional healing is learning to reparent yourself, which means to give your inner child the love, care, support it may not have received in childhood, thus fostering a sense of inner security. What the author is saying is that we have the power to change our childhood by reframing it. And the way we do it is by setting healthy boundaries. Understanding your inner child helps you set better boundaries. Not necessarily optimal or best, but better than what they were before, and you continue to improve and get better and better at it. When we heal our past wounds, when we acknowledge them, when we work on them, we become more assertive and less likely to fall into patterns of people-pleasing or being overly accommodating. Self-awareness and patterns is another topic that this author covers very well. Becoming aware of your emotional patterns such as avoidance, fear of abandonment, or seeking validation can help you change unhealthy behaviours. Recognizing these patterns is the first step towards breaking them. And we need to heal through visualization. Visualization exercise such as imagining your inner child receiving the love and care it needed can be powerful tools for healing. Stahl emphasizes the importance of connecting with and comforting your inner child through these practices. The last point that this author puts forward, the last learning, is forgiveness and acceptance. True healing involves forgiving yourself and others for past hurts. By accepting and understanding the emotional wounds of your inner child, you can cultivate compassion, release resentment, and move forward with emotional freedom. A spiritual father of mine said to me that throughout my life and throughout everybody's life, we are going to let ourselves down, we are going to let our partners down, and we're going to let everybody around us down in ways that we didn't even imagine, ways that we don't even know, by what we say, what we do, what we think, what we don't do, and what we don't say. You just don't know how you're offending the people around you. And for that reason, on a daily basis, we need to think about what we do and what we say, and to offer and ask for forgiveness from all of those around us. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this episode of Jim's 5am Club, and I look forward to coming to you again to chat about other books and see where it can lead us. Bye for now.